folks, welcome to another episode. In today's video we're going to be working on this Tanuki Juniper. Alright, so as you might recall, this Juniper was actually from nursery stock, and then I attached it to this piece of deadwood. This piece of deadwood I actually collected from Lake Tahoe about a year ago or so. And as you can tell, it has putting some growth right here on the apex. Not so much on the bottom portion of the cascade, but it's significant enough for me to be able to just go ahead and try to contain it just a little bit, reposition some of these branches, and also figure out if there is anything that I need to be removing, such as the wiring, the zip ties, something that can be damaging the overall structural part of the tree. Alright, so as you might recall from the previous episode, I tried to attach it at the closest point of the deadwood, and I feel like it's actually filling in the gap pretty well. Now, for the most part, the tree does not look like it's being bitten by the wire itself, so we're just going to go ahead and continue working on this little tree. Alright, so I finished watering the primary branches, and I'm going to focus on the secondary branches maybe in the next season or two. That way I can just know exactly how some of these branches are going to respond to the movement, and also some of the trimming that I might be doing for the next step. So this is why I like to wear gloves. You do get a lot of minor cuts, as well as getting some sap in between like your fingers. So yeah, finish wiring the branches. Now I'm just going to go ahead and try to place them into the designated areas. So the tree itself is kind of like leaning towards this side right here, and it has a lot of weight. Normally I would put something like right here, a rock, but I did not have it with me. But for right now, what I'm going to do is just practically push back down and start styling it from the bottom to the top. Alright, so now that we have established the principal shape of the tree, what we're going to do now is practically condense it, and by means we're going to go ahead and just print it from the bottom to the top, creating some type of taper. So we're going to establish pretty much what the new length of the tree is going to be, and we're just going to go ahead and cut back. This will also give us more ramification in the future. And now as we get closer, we can see that some of these branches right here, although they do make the tree look a little bit fuller, they actually steer away from letting us figure out where the live vein could possibly be. So I'm just going to go ahead and then just clean this out a little bit. Regardless, these are little branches that are more than likely to die due to the lack of sunlight. In the future, some of these can actually just be left in case there is some imperfections. That way they can just hide from all of that. But just going to go ahead and then just pretty much prune out all the weak ones and the ones that are too close to the main trunk. Alright folks, so here you have it. This is my Tanuki on its first year of growth. Like I mentioned before, this is a Juniper from nursery stock, just attached to a piece of deadwood that I collected from Lake Tahoe. As you can see, the Navarre is actually filling in the piece of deadwood right here pretty well. The zip ties are actually not necessarily biting onto the trunk, so I'm going to go ahead and leave them there for just a little bit longer. Now, I have this piece of deadwood right here that is just sticking out towards the front a whole lot. So, you know, comment down below and let me know exactly what you think I should do with this piece of wood. Should I shorten it or just remove it completely? I'm not entirely sure as to what to do with it yet. I will be looking forward to repotting this tree pretty soon. So if you do have a ceramic pot, contact me either by email or at Bonsai High on Facebook groups. I really like the way that this tree is coming out, and if you do also, give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see future updates and new content on the weekly basis. Till next time.